Well, here we are heading into Caracas, Venezuela after just picking up somebody from the airport. Client's in the front vehicle, we're behind in the chase vehicle. Both the vehicles are armored SUVs, 4x4s. The front vehicle's a little bit more luxurious than the chase car, but the chase car's got a good engine, bars, etc. if we need to push somebody out of the way. I'm asked quite often about security driving, etc. Well, I tell people drive safely. That's the main thing, because you want to avoid getting into the accidents, you want to avoid the problems. A lot of the evasive driving techniques don't work in the real world because you don't have the space, etc. Spacing is very important. You want as much space in between you and the vehicle in front, hopefully so nobody can get in between you and the lead vehicle, but that's very, very difficult on busy roads. Speed, I tell people drive at the maximum safest speed. You don't want to be speeding because that means you can get pulled over by the cops. The difference between environments like this and places like Iraq, Afghanistan, etc. Just because you're a security contractor, you've got no authority whatsoever. You can't do anything, you're just a regular citizen. Here, if the cops pull you over, even in the US, if the cops pull you over, you're going to get tickets, possibly searched, your weapons will be checked, and none of that's good if you're with a client. Evasive driving. A lot of the evasive driving techniques don't work. You need space to do them. This road's pretty good at the moment for Caracas. We got a little bit of space on our outside, but we've got cars right behind us, coming up next to us. We got a center divide. If we tried any evasive maneuvers here, we're more likely to get into an accident than anything else. So they're completely out the book. They may look sexy on a nice open space, on an airfield, in a big car park. When it comes down to realities, they're pretty useless. If you look around us now, we're surrounded by barrios, favelas. All these are the ghettos. So if a car breaks down here, chances are it's going to get robbed, going to get jacked. You're going to have a lot of problems. Okay, now here we are in Caracas itself. As you see, the traffic here is really bad. So going back to the evasive maneuvers, there's not much we can do here. We're surrounded and we got a divide on this side. If we go down there, we got a nice drop. So this is where your planning, preparation, your threat assessment comes in, your route selection comes in, making sure you're not being followed, because there's no way here we could do any evasive maneuvers. If we were being followed at this stage, if we was being set up to be ambushed, we're going to have a lot of problems. The bad guys generally wait for people when they're stuck in traffic, getting in and out of vehicles. They're generally not going to hit you when you're moving at speed on the highways. One of the problems we got here is a lot of motorcycles. We've not been followed, we've been checking as we're going along. The best weapon we've got against the motorcycle here would be our vehicles. So, if you look around here, you look at the sexy driving videos, think about what maneuvers you could do here, and there's none. So, the emphasis on planning, preparation, keeping your movement secrets, your counter surveillance, and being prepared to deal with any problems. Thinking you're going to just carry a gun and shoot yourself, shoot your way out of a situation, or do a J-turn, you're dreaming. That's Hollywood. Yeah.